Alola everybody, welcome back, and I'm TheChornick, and today, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna talk about Pokemon Sun and Moon, the entire series so far, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna give you guys my thoughts on the series so far. What do I think about it? Is it worth watching, etc.? And we're gonna go step by step through the different little things, and you guys can give your guys' opinions on what I'm saying. Whether you agree with me or not, you guys can post in the comment section below. Give your thoughts about what do you think so far in the Sun and Moon anime, right? We've only been 11 episodes, almost 12, all the way so far, but with that being said, this is still kind of the beginning of the Sun and Moon anime. Things haven't really started picking up yet. We've only, touched the surface still, even though we're only 11 episodes in, right? So, with that being said, there's still a lot more to come in the Sun and Moon anime, which there's a lot of potential, right? So there's a lot of potential for things to be good or things to end up going the other way, right? Things end up breaking apart and just making us all pissed off, right? But so far, I have to say the Sun and Moon anime is good. It's good. It's not great. It's not bad. It's good. It's a good series so far. I mean, this is just the beginning, too. So either we will clarify it as great or as poor, piss poor, depending on where it goes from here. Probably by at least the end of the first season, we could kind of gesture as to what the series is going to become, how it is, and our feelings about it. But for right now, for the beginning of it, first 11 episodes, I'm saying it's good. It's fine. They did a good job starting the very beginning. Obviously, they could be doing a little bit better job. There's always room for improvement, but so far I can only say it's good. The biggest worry for me coming into the Pokemon Sun and Moon anime, and this is kind of the reason for why you guys should watch or not watch, the biggest thing for me was Ash. Was he gonna be reset? That was like the biggest thing. I said if, he's going to be reset, he's going to act all goofy, he's going to lose most of his matches, he's going to whine and complain like a baby, and he's going to completely go 180 from where he was in XY and XYZ, I'm not going to watch this series, or I'm not going to enjoy it, right? Because I can't just go from the serious tone of XYXYZ, where Ash is like a boss, to this piss-poor Ash that can't do crap, right? So that was like the biggest thing for me, and good so far, these 11 episodes, Ash hasn't lost a battle yet. And he's very smart, and he's really good. He's a really good trainer. He beat Hala, he beat Totem Gumshoes, and everyone thought he was going to lose, and that Ash was going to be reset, but he's not. He's proven that Pikachu still could take a lot of damage. Pikachu can dish out a lot of damage, and Ash has been doing really, really well. He acts goofy and silly at parts, but that's like when he's not battling. When he's battling, he's serious. And I think that's what a lot of people wanted out of this, is that, hey, when he's battling, when he's in the zone, when it all comes down to it, he has to be capable, right? And he is. And that is why I have to say this series so far is good. That was like the biggest thing I was holding on to when watching for Sun and Moon was Ash in particular. Another big thing when coming into the series was, okay, the other characters. How are they going to be like? How is the other stories that are going to pop in? Not just, the island challenges that Ash is going to go on. Which, by the way, I honestly believe that those island challenges are going to be completed pretty early on. Perhaps all in the first season, depending if there's going to be arcs or not. But right now, things are still going kind of slow, except for Ash, where he back-to-back won the Island Challenge and won the Grand Trial, right? Like, back-to-back episodes, and he just destroyed Totem Gumshoes and Hala. So, Ash hasn't lost a battle yet. And that was, like, the biggest thing for me, too. And the ones that he looked like he was going to lose, they just didn't end. They had to cut it off short, right? Like the one against the Butler, for example. Where Rowlet, like, kind of fell into Mallow's head, and then, she kind of picked him up, and that was that. And then we heard Lily scream, but Rowlet didn't faint or anything. But, so Pikachu and Rowlet are really, really good Pokemon. Pikachu totally hasn't been reset. That is a huge thing. But going back to what I was saying before, is the other characters, right? The other stories that is going to happen. We want to see the Aether Paradise. I do want to see that arc, you know, if her mother's gonna go insane, you know, Lily's mother is gonna go insane, if we're gonna see battles between Ash and the other companions. I do want to see that eventually. Him go on those other island challenges where Mallow and Kiawe and Lana takes him on. I do want to see that kind of stuff, but for right now, we don't know what's going to happen in the future. We think we know what's going to happen, the arcs, but maybe with Team Skull. Team Skull has already shown themselves already, so we'll definitely be seeing them in the future. I could definitely see an arc there. But since we do not know too much about the future, and we can only see what's happening right now, we have to come to the conclusions that, you know, we gotta hope these are really, really good characters. And I think that's another reason why so many people are gonna give this Sun and Moon anime a chance, is because of the girls, to be honest. The 3 girls that are here. Now, it's not just one girl anymore, you know, like Serena and Misty and Dawn and May and Iris, you know what I'm saying? No, it's now 3 girls at once, and people have been making like the shipping wars and all that in an effort to make this show more enjoyable, and rightfully so, they should, right? I mean, choose which girl you think is the best girl, you know, go for that one, watch the show for that person, like, you have a reason to watch the show, right? And I think that's what kind of these girls gave the show a little bit more of. Some people didn't like the goofy feel, right? Some people want it to be serious, like XYXYZ. Someone want like the serious battle tone and the intensity. But if you could find something in any show in general that you could watch every single episode for and hope to see that, that's something that you should always try to find and try to make the show more enjoyable for yourself as well. If you're kind of interested, then yeah, you always look for that one thing, and I think these girls have obviously brought that. Lily, Lana, and Mallow. So far, Mallow, I love seeing scenes with Mallow, of course, as you guys know. Lily's also a great girl. Lana, I give Lana a lot of crap, but, you know, she, I guess, makes some people happy, right? So, but Mallow, to me, like, I would watch every single episode, like, hoping to see more Mallow moments or something, you know, because I want to see more cute moments with Mallow, or with Lily, for example. I've really enjoyed the Lily episodes. But I really want to see these girls progress and develop, and I think that's what a lot of people need to see also, and I think this is what the show needs to do as well, because of the popularity of Serena. They need to give the girls a little bit more emphasis, because the viewers are watching the show, not just for Ash, but for these girls as well, you know? So, with that being said, there's a few extra things I need to say before ending the video off, and the first thing is, with Z moves, I feel like they're fine in the games, but I just, along with Mega Evolutions, I think they're just adding a little too much. I think they're going a little too far. I know they always have to add something on to the next game, but whenever I think about it, like really think about it, and it's fine, right now I'm fine with it, and XYZ made Mega Evolutions look fine, but in regards to like Z moves, it's just, they're adding too much, they're going too far. They keep saying, oh, it's a bond between the trainer and Pokemon that enables this to happen. And they said that already for Mega Evolution. So Z moves, I'm just kind of like, you know, like, I can't say I like it. I can't say I dislike it, because I know they're trying to add more things, you know, make the show a little bit more interesting, a little different, or the game's a little different, but still, it's the same concept. They're just adding, like, a little too much, in my opinion. It's just, Z moves, I'm not a fan of, to be honest. But I mean, I'm happy with it. Pikachu looks like a freaking boss when he's launching that Digon Gigavolt, right? The other characters, Kiawe and Sophocles, so far they're kind of just filler characters, but I would like to see more of them have a little bit more of a bigger role as well. I feel like they're just kind of pushed to the side by the other chicks. But yeah, definitely see more of the chicks. But right now, I have to say the show is just okay. You know, it's good. It's good. And I think it's definitely worth watching, even though we lost Greninja, we lost XYXYZ Ash. Not really, though. We lost his look, but not his attitude. So, honestly, if that was your biggest concern, you gotta watch the show. I mean, that's plain and simple. That shouldn't be what drives you away. But overall, Sun and Moon so far is really, really good in regards to the beginning. It could be a lot better, though. I have to say that. But post in the comment section below, guys, your thoughts about this series so far, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. Post it in the comment section below. I personally feel that it needs to pick up. It needs to have more adventures. It needs to be even more silly. It needs to live up to its name, right? It's so far the humor is okay. You know, like there's some funny moments, like with Team Rocket and Beware, and with Ash, you know, getting hit or being flown into something, or Pikachu's face when, you know, or Mallow's face when they react to something. Like that's cool. Like that's all said and done. But XYZ also kind of did that, but you know, not to like the art degree that Sun and Moon is. But animation-wise, it's better than ever before. They definitely upgraded it animation-wise. Art-wise, they downgraded for Ash, obviously. But for everyone else, they look great. I mean, Mallow looks great. Lily looks great. The show looks great overall. I'll really like to see what happens with like Tapu Koko and Ash's journey. What he's actually going to do. What's going to happen in this series is kind of open to mystery. And I kind of actually like that we don't actually know. But in the end, this series needs to show that it does not need Serena, it does not need Greninja, it does not need anything from X, Y, and Z. It needs to shoot XYZ in the mouth. It needs to blow it out of the water. Sun and Moon needs to be better than any series prior. Because XYZ did that already to all the other series. Sun and Moon has to do it to XY and Z. Prove that Serena and Greninja are not needed in here, that Mallow is the best girl, or that Pikachu is the best Pokemon, way better than Greninja, with his Z moves and everything. Like, Sun and Moon have to prove that you're better. You don't need that crap. You push it aside, be like, as if it's nothing, like Serena and Greninja are nothing. As great as they were, as Greninja and Serena were, and we would love to see them back, I don't want people only viewing the show for that reason. That's not going to make this show great. That's just going to make it more enjoyable for those few people. Anyway, I love you guys. Thanks for watching this episode. Remember to subscribe and to follow me over on Twitter. To everything, ladies and gentlemen. I love you. Can't wait to see you next episode. Peace off. I thank you very much.